joining us now for more on that. Senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, take us through this process. What might some of these families decide to do?
Well, when you sue the government, you have to give the government notice within 90 days of the cause of action. So in the next 88 days, the lawyers for the families of the people who died have to file what's called a notice of claim with the government. Then the process of discovery begins. Right now, it is not known who or what caused the crash.
Right.
And it is the job of the lawyers for the families of the decedents to discover that. Will the government own up? You know, there are private defendants, American Airlines, the regional airline, perhaps some manufacturing defect in the plane, and there are government defendants. Pardon me. Will the government claim state secrets and not want to answer? Will the courts uphold that claim, or will the government be forthcoming? Why was the pilot flying where he was? Who chose this pilot to fly? If he had the plane in his eyesight, and he said that he did, what happened thereafter?
Right.
Was this a secret mission that the government doesn't want the rest of the world to know
Can the government
about?
say that? Can the government just say,
Well, that is a great
this is
question.
a secret mission, so we're not going to answer your questions?
The answer is yes. The whole concept of state secrets began with a plane crash with 2 CIA agents on it. And the spouses of those CIA agents sued the government. And the government said, we're not going to tell you what your husbands were doing here. We're not going to tell you where the plane came from or where it was going. And the Supreme Court upheld that stone wall and began the doctrine of state secrets. So are we going to be confronting that now? Or, as President Trump has promised, will the government be transparent, whether it makes the government look good or bad?
If the government is not transparent, how does that impact these potential lawsuits?
Well, it will put more of a burden on American Airlines and less on the government. I mean, a jury could infer that the government was liable, but it won't have all the facts that the plaintiff's lawyers want to lay out in front of it. Can the government be sued? Absolutely. The only time the government can't be sued is when a government person is injured.
Okay.
So the family of the 3 military guys who sadly died in the crash, those families can't sue the government. Their benefits are established by law. Can they sue American Airlines? Yes.
Okay, but could they also sue the people who were in that control tower? Let's say if they find out that it was a human error inside that tower, is that a different situation for the families?
That is a very good question. Clearly, the families of the civilians can sue the FAA and sue the people in the control tower. When you say sue the people in the control tower, the government indemnifies all of its employees. So ultimately, whoever you sue that works for the government, the federal government is on the hook. But I don't think that the military families can sue anybody in the government. That's a federal law that Congress established so that if you die in the course of your military work, your benefits are established and there's no litigation.
In your professional opinion, do you see many of these families deciding to sue the government?
They should also. This was clearly a profound act of incompetence on the part of the FAA. Profound and easily proven.
All right, Judge, thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Appreciate
Cheryl.
you
Have
this
a nice
morning.
weekend, my friend.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.